When you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
Okay, interesting. And here's Kane. Here's a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Rashford takes a look up. So who's he picking out? Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Kane wins the duel this time. Perisic. Kovacic. Bellingham. Saka. James. Saka. And he goes cross-field. And it's Rashford. Rashford goes pelting down that left-hand side. Rashford. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Saka. James. James chooses to go cross-field. Rice. And here's Rashford. That's really well manoeuvred. Perisic. Kovacic. Perisic. Vardiol. Quality ball. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Kane. O'Reilly. Rashford. Kane. James. Saka. That is lovely. A chance to play it in. Bellingham. James crosses. Well, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Chaleta Shah. Perisic. Kramaric. Kramaric shifted upfield. Rashford. And it's Bellingham. Saka. Out to the right. Referee's given a throw. Kramaric. Modric. Stanisic, nicely aimed pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. James. Saka. Bellingham. O'Reilly. Rashford. O'Reilly. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. It's a good-looking delivery.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chance is gonna beg him.
Sutalo gets rid without sophistication. Kovacic. Modric. Modric gently done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Saka. And it's James. Saka. Kovacic gets it clear. James. Saka. Bellingham. Rice. Rashford. Rice. That's good play. Rice. Rashford. And the ball's come loose here. Shoots! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Stanisic, and it's played forward. And it's Stanisic. Modric. Pasalic. Modric. Played out to the right. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rashford. Saka. Bellingham. Bellingham ploughing through the middle. Kramaric. Pasalic. Moved on forwards. Stanisic. Kovacic. Modric. Stanisic. Kovacic. Perisic. Now it's Kramaric. And it's hoisted clear. That'll be a corner. Keeper's dealt with that. There will be a throw-in. James cuts it out. Rashford. Rice. Rice forwards and with intent. Bellingham. Saka. And it's Rashford. That's going to go a long way. That's the throw. Konsa. Saka. Pasalic. Kovacic. Modric. That's been drilled forward. Budimir, now he's off and running. Kovacic. And here's Kramaric. Kramaric! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Konsa, aim forwards. Rashford. And here's Kane. Bellingham. It's run loose here. Over to the left. O'Reilly. And the shot! Budimir. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That has been knocked clear. Delivered with swing. Kovacic have it back and can go again. Pasalic. Pasalic with the cross. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kramaric really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Point-blank header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
O'Reilly looks to the other side. And it's James. Kane, oh, good spread. Bellingham. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now, can he find a finish? Now it's Kane. And that's nice and simple for the keeper.
England have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Saka. Played towards the other side. Chaleta Shah, gently done. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Out for a throw. Saka looks to get on the end of this. Kane. That's really well manoeuvred. And the pass is intercepted. O'Reilly. Rashford. Rice. Moved on forwards. Chaleta Shah tries to clear. England have reclaimed it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
James charging forward down that flank. And it's Bellingham. Played out wide. Rice. That's a good run down the left. Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Konsa shifted upfield. Bellingham. Rashford. Bellingham. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Danger averted for now. Takes a shot! Kramaric. Modric played out towards the right wing. Bellingham. Saka. Kane. And it's Bellingham. Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. Yehi. James. Rice. Budimir. Konsa. Saka. Time to deliver. Bellingham with the delivery. That is a brilliant interception. And a chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Vardiol. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rashford. Yehi. And it's played forward. Saka. Bellingham. And it's Kane. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. James. And here's Saka. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's a throw. Modric. Modric forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. James. Saka. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Bellingham. Now it's Rashford. And he's there to get it away. That'll be a throw. Gehi head over towards the opposite flank. Bellingham. O'Reilly. O'Reilly. And the shots! Goal! England! England take the lead. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Dieter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
England have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Saka is onto it in a flash. James. And the flag has stayed down. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Rashford. Rashford crossed in once more. Budimir is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rashford. O'Reilly. England are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Bellingham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rice. Out to the left it goes. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Now it's Budimir. And he's managed to get free. In by Pasalic. No, that's too long. James. Saka. Now he's wondering who wants it. Clearly not happy with that. Guardiola shifted upfield, succumbs to the pressure. And here's Kane. Goes for the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Budimir played out to the left flank. And it's Kovacic. Kovacic spread out to the left. That's tidy. Kramaric puts a cross in. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Now it's Kramaric. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rashford. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. It's a pretty loose pass. Perisic. And he goes cross-field. And it's Pasalic. And that is out of play. Gehi looks to the other side. Saka. Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Stanisic defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He steps in, and that's the end of that. O'Reilly. Rashford. Rashford. Oh, nice touch. And here's Kane. Kane, but he's gone backward here. Now it's Rashford. Looks across and plays it in. And now the breakaway. That's a cute ball. That has been cut short. Bellingham. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Rashford. Bellingham. Rashford. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Budimir, now he's off and running. Rashford. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that has been cleared. Saka's delivery. And that's too far for anyone. Pasalic, aim forwards. Kovacic. Played towards the other side. Now it's Pasalic. Stanisic. Very nicely done. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rashford did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Konsa chooses to go cross-field. Rice, gently done. O'Reilly. And here's Rashford. Kovacic. Pasalic. Moved on forwards. O'Reilly gets across to intercept that. So what can they make of this? Kramaric. Kovacic stood his ground strongly. The ball goes in. Bellingham. Saka. And it's Kane. Bellingham. Bellingham shifted upfield. Modric. And it's played forward. Played into space out wide. Rashford. Gehi, and he goes cross-field. Bellingham. Bellingham forwards and with intent. And here's Saka. Showing good feet. Aimed in towards the centre. Pasalic. Budimir chasing after it. Kramaric. And here's Budimir. Kovacic. Kramaric calmly anticipates. Saka. Konsa aim forwards. Gehi. O'Reilly. Konsa. Bellingham. James. Saka. James. James drives forward on the overlap. And that's aimed into the middle. Chaleta Shah getting this one clear. Oh, sweet feet. Rice. Caresses it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Bellingham. Rashford. Now it's Rashford. Rashford with the cross. Guardiola with the clearance. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Rashford.
Rashford really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Kane. That's a nicely weighted pass. Stanisic getting this one clear. And here's Saka. Saka is onto this. Sutalo attempts a clearance. That's a throw. And it's Rice. Bellingham. And here's Kane. And here's Kane. And the shot's on here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Bellingham. And here's Kane, out to the right. In by James. Kovacic. Budimir. Teresic. And that's really well manoeuvred. Kramaric. And here's Budimir. Rice. Konsa. That's a sharp pass. Bellingham. Saka. Played out to the right. Saka. That's very neat. What a throw in. Teresic. Stanisic. Stanisic. Oh, good-looking ball. Rice. And it's Kane. Stanisic goes forward. Oh, they could break here. Gehi. Rashford. O'Reilly. Rashford. O'Reilly. Rice. Bellingham. Moved on forwards. Now it's Rashford. Pasalic. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Konsa. O'Reilly has created one goal already. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bellingham. Modric did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pasalic. Modric. Teresic. Sutalo. Sutalo shifted upfield. Nice interception, well timed. Kovacic gently done. Cleared away. Pasalic! He's got away with one there. Gehi played over towards the opposite flank. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kovacic. And here's Budimir. He's cut it out. Gets it away. Now it's Saka. James. Rashford. Rice. Played into space out wide. And the ball is out of play. Vardiol. Stanisic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Rashford. Kramaric. Kramaric forwards and with intent. Kramaric. Oh, a delicate chip through. Konsa can get it clear.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
O'Reilly. Rashford. Bellingham. Saka. Saka. He has found the way through. And he's there to get rid. Budimir. Chaleta Shah, aim forwards. And it's Stanisic. Some good work on the right flank here. Stanisic, gently done. Modric. Stanisic. Oh, such a clever touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Now it's good. Great chance! Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, it's come loose. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That's not going to find its target. And here's Kramaric. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kramaric. James, pinged towards the front line. Vardiol, driven forward. Brilliantly cut out. Rice. And it's Kane. Kovacic does really well to win the ball there. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Budimir. Kramaric. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Saka. And it's Kane. Vardiol, early ball out from the back. Pasalic, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pasalic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kane. Rice. Aim forwards. It's just beyond his reach. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Kramaric. England, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Vardiol. Kramaric. Moved on forwards.
Budimir really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's played forward. Modric. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well read, nice interception. Perisic. Kovacic. Kramaric. Perisic. Played towards the other side. And it's Pasalic. Modric. Oh, good spread. Hit into the middle. He can get that clear. Well timed, excellent interception. Stanisic, forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bellingham shifted upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Moved on forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. O'Reilly. And here's Rashford. Up towards the front line. James cuts out the pass. Rashford. Bellingham. James. Saka. Bellingham. Chaleta Shah did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Modric. And here's Pasalic. Deftly away. And that is a little undercooked. Modric. And here's Budimir. Kramaric. And here's Kovacic. Kovacic skims one in. And it's Modric. Kovacic aim forwards. And here's Budimir. Modric. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Yehi. Rashford. Bellingham. James. Saka. James. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Saka. Bellingham. Oh, it's played into the bullish header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Stanisic. Oh, this looks sharp. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kovacic. And here's Pasalic. Pasalic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pasalic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Modric. Kramaric. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, smashing header! Another fruitless header.
England really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Stanisic. Pasalic. Rice does really well to win the ball there. And it's Pasalic. And here's Budimir. Pasalic. And that has found him in acres of space. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Modric plays it short, and he's got his header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Over to the left. Rashford chasing after it. Yehi. Yehi, gently done. And it's played forward. It's gone out for a throw-in. O'Reilly. Spread out to the left. Now it's Rashford. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chaleta Shah, forwards and with intent. Pasalic. Kane. Kramaric. Modric. Kovacic. Perisic. Looks to the other side. And it's Stanisic. Kovacic. He is just caressing the ball. That's an excellent interception. Perisic. Perisic. And here's Kovacic. Nice physical challenge. Out to the left it goes. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Budimir. And here's Budimir. O'Reilly wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. James shifted upfield. Bellingham. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Perisic gets over and intercepts. And it's played forward. It's gone for a throw-in. Yehi. James, played over towards the opposite flank. Sutalo makes the interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to get it clear. Saka. O'Reilly. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Rashford. Kane has found the net here, of course. O'Reilly. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. Rashford crosses. And he's heaved it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Lobbed in behind. James. Rice. Bellingham. Aim forwards. Out of play for a throw. Saka. Produces a cross. Can he deliver? Lovely feet. Rashford. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Looking for support. And that was very necessary. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
England, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
O'Reilly is there, and he can get that clear. Rashford. Kane. Saka. Bellingham. Kane. Rice. James. O'Reilly. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Bellingham goes short. And it's hoisted clear. Rice. Out to the right. Played back in. And it's Rice. Proves too strong. Rice unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. O'Reilly. Bellingham. Rice. Bellingham. James. James tries making a foray down the right. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Kramaric did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Stanisic. Modric. Kovacic. Perisic. And he goes cross-field. And it's Pasalic. Kovacic. Pasalic. Lovely bit of skill. Kramaric. Saka. James. Now it's Saka. Saka looking to get on the end of this. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. James is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Stanisic. Gently done. Defending was strong and firm. James. Saka. Kramaric. Kovacic. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Stanisic. And it's Pasalic. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Saka. James. Played towards the other side. Rashford. And here's Kane. Out towards the flank.
England, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's James. Saka. Bellingham. And Can he finish it? Rashford. Oh, that's nice. O'Reilly. Rice. O'Reilly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rashford. Oh, look at the space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Stanisic, aim forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kane, now it's Kane.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Modric. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Sutalo makes the interception. Kramaric. Bellingham. Kane. Now it's Rashford. Rice. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Pasalic. And the counter-attack could be on here for Croatia. Rashford. Bellingham played out towards the right wing. Livakovic, long ball by the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards. Rice. O'Reilly. Rice. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And they've got rid. England have got it back, and they'll have another go. O'Reilly. Over to the left. Pasalic. Chaleta Shah. Chaleta Shah shifted upfield. Kramaric. He's got away. Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
James. Saka. James. Bellingham. Konsa. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pasalic. Modric. And it's played forward. And it's Kovacic. Perisic. Kovacic. Modric. And here's Budimir. Now it's Pasalic. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rashford. Lovely feet. Bellingham. O'Reilly. And here's Rashford. Rashford in acres of space out wide. Rice. O'Reilly. Bellingham. Konsa forwards and with intent. Saka. Picks it up out wide. James. Crossed into the box. And back out it comes. Budimir. Kovacic. He's in plenty of space here. Budimir, played into the middle. Rice. Rashford. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's running through. Budimir! Oh, it's come loose. Pickford herring after the ball here. Could be danger here. James did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And here's Budimir. Konsa does really well to win the ball there. Kane being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Stanisic. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Budimir. James. England are ahead here by what is still the only goal. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bellingham aim forwards. Kane. He's had a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Stanisic moved on forwards. Gehi tries to clear. And here's Pasalic.
Pasalic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pasalic. And here's Budimir. Great defending, strong and determined. Rice. O'Reilly. Now it's Rashford. Sutalo does really well to win the ball there. Vardiol. Vardiol shifted upfield. Budimir. Out to the right. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's a real chance! James, gently done. And it's Bellingham. And here's Saka. Cleared without complication. Bellingham. And here's Saka. In by Saka. That has been knocked clear. Shutalo. Modric. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. O'Reilly. James. And here's Saka. James. Saka. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Cross goes in there. Chaleta Shah can get it clear. Kane. Sutalo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Bellingham. And here's Saka. And he cuts out the supply. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Foot in. And it's O'Reilly. Rashford going full steam ahead down the left flank. And he's there to clear it. O'Reilly. Bellingham. Saka. Kramaric. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. PESLive! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Croatia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Gehi forwards and with intent. So we've reached the hour mark. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Bellingham. And here's Kane. And it's Kovacic. Kramaric shifted upfield. Now it's Kramaric. Kovacic. Perisic. Bellingham gets over and intercepts. Kane, but it's lofted through here. PESLive. Vardiol goes forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rice. Rice chooses to go cross-field. Bellingham. Rice. Kane. Rice. James. And here's Saka. Nice control. A chance to play it in. James knocks it out wide. Saka. Oh, that's neat. Kovacic. Perisic, and he goes cross-field, and it's Pasalic. Stanisic. And here's Pasalic. Rashford. Now it's Kane, and they can counter here. Bellingham. Rashford has it out wide and in space. And the shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Budimir, now he's off and running. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Kovacic. And it's Modric. Rice wins the duel this time. Now it's Kane. Bellingham. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gehi tries to clear. Perisic. Kovacic succumbs to the pressure. Bellingham. Played out to the right. James played in. That's an excellent interception. Modric gently done. And that's really well manoeuvred. Kovacic chips it through.
Croatia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rashford. Rice. Nice physical challenge. And it's played forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Bellingham. James. Saka. Saka's delivery. Sutalo getting this one clear. Vardiol aimed forwards. Gehi. James. James played over towards the opposite flank. It's a throw-in. Rashford crosses it in. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. That'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Bellingham. Saka. Kramaric with the foul. O'Reilly. Rashford. Very nicely done. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rice. Rashford. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Stanisic. Pasalic. Stanisic with the cross. Konsa is there, and he can get that clear. James. Rice. Out to the right. Kane. Sutalo does really well to win the ball there. And the counter is on. He is through here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Saka. Modric wins the duel this time. Saka. Bellingham. And here's Kane. And here's Saka. Saka looking to run onto it. Konsa. And here's Saka. Oh, easy pickings there. Vardiol forwards and with intent. Saka. Rashford. And the finish! And he thumps it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Pasalic. Stanisic. Vardiol. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bellingham. James. Bellingham. Rice. Oh, good spread. And he's there to clear it. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, can he get onto this? And that's a throw-in. Gets a good foot in there. Kramaric is fouled. Defending of the desperate variety. No way through, so back it comes. Saka. Rice shifted upfield. And that was nowhere near his best. Quality ball. Well read, nice interception. And it's Rashford. Pasalic, aim forwards. Saka. James. And here's Kane. Rashford. It's Rashford! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Oh, terrible pass. Now it's Rashford. And it's Rashford.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nice looking ball. James. O'Reilly. Rashford. Gone behind for a goal kick. Kramaric. Kovacic. Pasalic. Pasalic! It's a clearance, but not much of one. It's run loose here. Saka gently done. Clipped into space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. So it's going to be another corner. Cleared away. Perisic. Now here's the delivery. That has been knocked clear. And that's been won straight back. Bellingham. Perisic. Kovacic. Vardiol shifted upfield. Kovacic. Perisic. And here's Kramaric. Kramaric. Oh, it's played into the area.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement. Otherwise, it's pretty much a waste.
Saka. Kane. Kane played out towards the right wing. It could be in here. Perisic. Vardiol. Vardiol. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Thinks one through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Goes down, but nothing given. Kane spread out to the left. Rashford has crossed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Moved on forwards. Short changes him with that pass. Rashford. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham. That pass has been well intercepted.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
England have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Bellingham.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's played forward. That's a little off target. Chaleta Shah. Kovacic. Vardiol. Oh, good-looking ball. That has been cut short. O'Reilly. Rashford. Rashford. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rice. O'Reilly. And here's Rashford.
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Perisic. Kovacic looks to the other side. Stanisic. Aim forwards. It is a corner. Up he goes! And the lead stays intact, just.
Stanisic is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Lofted upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
O'Reilly cuts out the pass. Konsa forwards and with intent. Budimir, now he's off and running. James does really well to win the ball there. Gehi. Konsa. And it's James. Rice.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's been drilled forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Saka. Across it goes. Cleared away. James. Oh, good spread. Proves too strong. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Saka. They get a throw in. James.
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's really well manoeuvred. That's tidy. Kramaric, and that's aimed into the middle. That's really well cleared.
Croatia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rashford. Succumbs to the pressure. O'Reilly. And here's Rashford. Bellingham. And it's Rashford. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Drilled in low.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Kovacic. Aim forwards. Budimir. Now it's Budimir. He's free, he has got space. Kramaric. Kramaric opts to play it back. Plays it through. Kovacic is flagged offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pickford sends that a long way. Perisic. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Stanisic. And here's Pasalic. Aimed in towards the centre.
Croatia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
One-nil as we head towards the end. Saka. James. Bellingham. Rice. O'Reilly. Rice. Moved on forwards.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Guardiola, gently done. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bellingham. Rice. Gehi shifted upfield. Kramaric. Kovacic. Kramaric. Kramaric with the delivery. He's having a shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's played forward. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Kane.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Kane. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rashford. Gehi. James. Now it's Saka. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Guardiola forwards and with intent.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rice, aim forwards, calmly anticipates. And here's Budimir. Now it's Kramaric. He's found a way through.
Croatia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. And that has been knocked clear. Vardiol. Vardiol, gently done.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pasalic.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
England moments now away from seeing this one out. Konsa driven forward. Chaleta Shah. Kovacic. Kramaric. Croatia have to get it into the box and quickly. That's good play. And it's Modric. Out to the left it goes.
Croatia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
O'Reilly. Moved on forwards. And here's Rashford. That's very neat. Rashford with the cross. And that's been well dealt with.
England can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Vardiol, it's a sharp pass. Rice. And it's played forward. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Saka. James.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's Pasalic. Stanisic. They really do have to make something of this. It'll be a throw-in. Modric.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
O'Reilly. Rashford. Kane. O'Reilly. Konsa. Bellingham. Kane. Chaleta Shah wins the duel this time. Now it's Budimir. Modric. Modric played into space. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Great defending, strong and determined. Rice. Gehi. O'Reilly. Gehi. Saka. Not the most accurate pass. Kovacic. Chaleta Shah. And here's Budimir. And it's Stanisic. Now, can he find a finish? Real chance! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. all square again into the dying minutes. Rice. Konsa. Bellingham. Saka. James tries a deft little ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Bellingham. James crosses. Corner then. Punched away. Modric.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Modric. That's really well manoeuvred. Kovacic. Modric. Kramaric. Kane. Final seconds, this has to be it. Rice. Saka. That is lovely. Needs a quality cross. Pasalic. Modric. Budimir. Stanisic. Stanisic shifted upfield. O'Reilly. Rashford. Rice. Rashford. And here's Bellingham. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Rashford. And it's Kane. Pasalic. Stanisic. Pasalic. Bellingham. Now it's Saka.